Welcome to our channel. Today we're exploring how ancient Stoic principles can transform your marriage. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, Stoicism offers a grounding philosophy for navigating the complexities of relationships. Stoicism, with its focus on self-control, resilience, and inner peace, offers valuable lessons for building a strong, harmonious relationship. We're going to dive deep into how these principles, practiced for centuries, can bring more peace, joy, and connection into your marriage. One of the hardest things we face in relationships is accepting what is, especially when it comes to our partners. We fall in love with them for who they are, but then, somewhere along the way, we start wanting to change them. We think, if they just did this differently, or if they stopped doing that, then everything would be perfect. But that's not how it works, is it? Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. And often, the only thing we can truly control is ourselves, our own reactions, our own responses. It's about letting go of the need to control our partners and focusing on our own growth and self-awareness. It's about recognizing that we can't force someone to change, but we can change how we react to them. This doesn't mean we accept bad behavior. It means we choose our response instead of reacting from a place of frustration or resentment. You know, one of the things I've learned in my research is that we're all terrified of emotions. We're afraid of our own emotions, and we're afraid of other people's emotions. And when we're afraid, we don't show up as our best selves. We get defensive, we shut down, or we lash out. But Stoicism teaches us that emotions themselves aren't good or bad. It's how we respond to them that matters. It's about learning to sit with our emotions, to understand them, and to choose how we want to express them. Think about a time when you and your partner had a disagreement and it escalated quickly. Maybe one of you said something hurtful, or you both shut down completely. In those moments, it's so easy to get swept away by the intensity of our emotions. But what if, instead of reacting immediately, we paused? What if we took a breath, acknowledged what we were feeling, and then responded from a place of calm and understanding? Empathy is the key to connection. It's about truly seeing our partner, hearing their story, and understanding their perspective. Even if we don't agree with it, it's about recognizing that their experiences and beliefs have shaped them, just as ours have shaped us. When we approach our partners with empathy, we create a space for vulnerability and understanding. We start to see their actions and words not as personal attacks, but as expressions of their own needs and fears. This doesn't mean we excuse bad behavior, but it does mean we approach it with compassion and a willingness to understand. It's about saying, I see you, I hear you, help me understand. Gratitude is a powerful emotion. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it shifts our perspective. It helps us to see the good in our lives, even when things are tough. And in relationships, gratitude is essential. It's about noticing the little things our partners do for us, the ways they make us laugh, the ways they support us. It's about expressing our appreciation for them, not just for the big things, but for the everyday moments that make up a life together. Think about the last time you told your partner how much you appreciate them. Was it recent, or have you gotten so caught up in the routine of life that you've forgotten to express your gratitude? Taking accountability is hard. It's so much easier to blame someone else, to point the finger and say, it's your fault. But real growth, real connection happens when we're willing to look at ourselves and say, what can I do differently? In relationships, accountability is about owning our actions, our words, and our part in the dynamic. It's about being willing to say, I messed up, I'm sorry, how can I make it right? It's about letting go of the need to be right and focusing on understanding and growth. And you know what? It takes courage to be accountable, to be vulnerable, to say, I don't have all the answers, but that's where the real connection happens. Change is inevitable. It's the one constant in life, and yet we resist it. We cling to the familiar, to the comfortable, even when it's no longer serving us. But in relationships, embracing impermanence is essential. Our partners change, we change, and the dynamics of our relationships change. There will be seasons of joy and seasons of sorrow, seasons of growth and seasons of stagnation. The key is to approach these changes with an open heart and a willingness to adapt. It's about recognizing that letting go can be just as loving as holding on. By integrating these Stoic principles, you can build a marriage based on mutual respect, understanding, and a resilient mindset. It's about showing up as your best self, even when it's hard, even when you're triggered, even when you're afraid. Remember, Stoicism isn't about ignoring emotions. It's about channeling them constructively to create a balanced, fulfilling relationship. It's about choosing love every single day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.